It's nice here, isn't it? Do you reckon this is a good place? Do you reckon this is a good place to have a picnic?
I think so.
Hello again, Day 66ers. It's Liam here again, and I'm back with another episode from the behind the scenes. This time we're going to be talking about the intro scene. Basically, the idea that we had, which I'm not giving too much away, was we wanted to have lots of sort of scenery, if you will, before it all went wrong. So Russell and I had a little road trip. So one, I think it was a Sunday, we hopped in my car and we had a little mooch around the New Forest. Now, obviously, the entirety wasn't going to be just the New Forest, but it's a good diversity of nature, and there's a couple of towns. I've taken a lot of video on this one. So we did end up in Fordingbridge. So had a nice walk along the bridge, got to see the river, so we got sort of see a bit of civilization, as if you will. But we also went to a numerous amount of picturesque points in the New Forest. Truth be told, Russ was he was on point. He was taking a lot of video. I was mucking around quite a bit, but I've thrown it all in because it's entertaining. So, well, we're going to have a little look at these, and yeah, enjoy.
Right, so it's today's Sunday the
I have no idea.
26th of May
2019.
2019. And this is checking out some scenery for day 66.
Indeed. Yeah.
We have
some opening credit shots today.
So look, we're branded. We both got the ads. So
kind of the way I see it is we're kind of getting footage for what is essentially the music video to Matty's opening theme tune, isn't it?
I haven't actually heard it yet. So what?
It's pretty awesome.
Is it probably so we're not doing
It's
like
not
lasers?
It's not typical pop song, no.
Oh, okay, fair enough then.
I gave him the briefing. Sort of think of some classic John Carpenter movies. I think we watched Escape from New York together.
Oh, okay.
We still need to watch Assault on Precinct 13 because I absolutely love the soundtrack to that.
We're on our way down. We're down the M27 at the moment, on our way to the New Forest.
Going at 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, because there's lots of roadworks and stuff. So no, we're just gonna check out the sights, get some stills. What you want us to find some animals, don't you?
Ideally,
not to eat, not to.
No, I appreciate we could have found plenty of those down in Gosport, but we're after scenery as well.
When you got in the Daily Echo, I remember in the comments section, and it was like a straight up bun fight between Eastleigh and Gosport as to which has more zombies.
Yeah. So
instead of talking about your movie, it was just basically which high streets has more undesirables.
Well, that's fine. It got people talking about it, didn't it? The more people that comment on the article, the more the article's getting shared around and that sort of thing. And actually, I was speaking to James Robinson from the Echo the other day because he did another phone interview with me.
Oh, brilliant!
And I think they're hoping to run an article on the 1st of June, a sort of pre-Hordes article, and I think he's going to come along on the 15th of June.
Is he getting made up?
He's not getting made up, but he's going to take photographs, and they're hoping to run a post-Hordes article as well. So, anyway, he was telling me, I said to him, I was amazed how popular the story was back in May 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to him, it was brought to my attention by John Hampton,
right?
Chap from Beacon. He was telling most read articles online for several days. And I said to James, I'd heard that was the case, you know, just how popular was it? And he said it was amazingly popular. He said we couldn't believe it. He said for a non-crime news story,
Sunday Saints.
it did remarkably well. It got, and he looked it up there and then. He said it got around 15,000 views online. And he said that might not seem a lot, but for a small paper like the Echo, it was phenomenal.
Big deal.
And to put it in perspective, he said a top crime news story like a double stabbing murder or something, that would normally get like 30,000.
Right.
So,
wow.
Yeah,
That's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive.
I think it just shows how much of a
Yeah.
demand there is for all things zombie.
But to be honest, I mean, so Day 66 is a bit is kind of, I don't want to use the word serious, but it's not Shaun of the Dead. It's not comical.
By any means, no.
LOL, there's a zombie.
But
Yeah.
equally, it's not an out and out horror. Don't forget, there's
No.
you know, not going to be any people getting torn apart or anything like that. This is the last man alive and his struggle through the apocalypse, basically.
It's more I Am Legend rather than Dawn of the Dead.
It's you know, it's got elements of horror in it, of course, and it's got some gory bits I'm quite proud of. But I would say it's almost more of a drama.
Right, yeah. Right, well, we'll talk to you guys when we get a fording bridge. So that was Fording Bridge, mate.
Cool.
So, got some good shots there. So yeah, so where are we off to now, mate? Castle something.
Greetings.
We come in peace.
Sorry, I'm mid tweet at the moment, so just typing that, and I'll be back with you.
We're just doing some social mediaing. Well, I'll talk then. Okay,
Yeah,
so we're on our way to a place, a scenic point called Castle Hill, and this is a tight bend. So this is what we're doing for you guys. It's raining. There's Russ over there, and he's just filming quite an impressive vista, to be fair. But yeah, we're getting rained on now, so I'll go wait in the car and he can go play in the rain. Russ is filming a horse. I'm filming Russ filming a horse. Maybe didn't get the angle he wanted of the horse. This is the director's view of it. He's now taking photos of gorse. I think I need to feed him because it's still raining, and he's taking photos of gorse. I'm not walking all that way. The idea is lost. He's hiding in the bush now, I think. No, still more gorse photography. So, remind me again, what's Buckler's on? So, what have we done? We've done Ashes something. What was that? Ashes View?
Got those.
Ashes something. We've done God's Hill.
I ain't got any service, so I can't work out what we've done.
Oh, yeah, because
we've been to some very picturesque places in the forest.
Footage-wise, so we've got some stills. We've got some nice bit of video. Correct. Splash. We've just driven through a ford again. Yeah. And I've got a sign here telling me to try my brakes. But no, today's been an adventure. Ooh, that's a nice view, he says. out you go, I say. So he's out there and he's just filming a salt marsh, something, I'm sure. But, get what we wanted?
Yo. Affirmative.
How's your salt flats?
My salt flats.
What were they? What was that? What is that?
I don't know, it's just a nice view. Don't really know what it is. We need to keep going to destination.
Right, we were going to go on to Buckler's Hard from there, which is a very picturesque place, but unfortunately I didn't actually film any of this because we were stopped at the gate by this security guard who, even though we explained that we were literally going to park up, take a couple of videos, a couple of photographs, and he was trying to extort £15 of us. So unfortunately our filming of that particular adventure ended there with a man trying to extort us for £15. So yeah, that was kind of it. That was the New Forest trip, which I don't think it's a spoiler, some of the stills and videos that we shot on that particular trip did actually make it into the intro scene, which I'm not going to show now because that'll give too much away, but it was actually a worthwhile trip. So yeah, I think that's it from me today. This is quite a long video, so that's enough of me talking for now. I will come back with the next episode, which will probably be Z-Day. Now I realise this is the episode that you're all looking forward to because the majority of you were involved in that. This one is a biggie, so I'm trying to work out how to break it down so you don't sit there and have half an hour of footage. I'll try and make it more kind of bite-sized chunks so it kind of makes a little bit more sense. But thank you again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to all the socials, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you, bye for now.